Hey, I'm Jillian Baynard. I'm a PhD student in Steve Newmaster's lab, and I look at DNA content variation in land plants. And some of my favorite groups to study are actually mosses and liverworts, and that's why we're out here today. There's a great diversity of them here, as Steve was saying. And some of you may have not seen a liverwort before. They're very phylogenetically important because they're considered to be sister to all other land plants, and they have some really interesting things with their DNA. So I look at total DNA amount and also whether or not they have varying DNA amounts within the same individual. One thing interesting is that there's a pretty big range in their DNA content, with some having very small genome sizes and other ones have up to 16 picograms of DNA, which is quite a lot for some of these very tiny plants. And if you look on this tree, some of these you probably think at a glance look like mosses, and some of them are. But something such as this little guy right here is actually a leafy liverwort. And they make up actually an interesting aspect of forest biodiversity.
So why are they called liverworts? And hepatics also means liver, so why are they,
Right.
where did they got that name?
Well, back in the old tradition of naming things in a way that was similar to something that humans already understood, some of the most obvious liverworts have kind of a lobed structure that looks somewhat like a liver, hence that basic name. And if you actually look down here, there's a little example of one of those common liverworts, and that's probably a species of Marcantia, which you may have studied in first year biology. It's a common liverwort example, which is very different from the leafy ones you see growing on tree trunks and on logs and branches. And one reason this is such a great site to find liverworts and mosses is that they have flagellated sperm, which require moisture for movement and to get to the female plants. And an interesting thing relating back to my research is that the amount of DNA they have necessitates that they have different sperm structures. So if you have a very large genome, you're going to need to have a sperm with either more advanced flagella or more flagella to be able to move that large amount of DNA. So it's very interesting how it all comes back in together with form and function and DNA.
Yeah, this is Ethioidium.
Are you sure though?
Yeah, but I think it's Recognitum. It's not the Delicatulum that you're used
Oh,
to
so
seeing.
that's why I don't ever.
Yeah, this is a
boreal.
boreal species.
It's not a liverwort.
No, it's Maz, yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah. Well, there's another Thioidium right beside it, but the other guy.
Yeah, Delicatulum's in there.
Yeah. Oh, no, I've jumped the gun. This is a liverwort.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're good. This is Tritomeria, I think? Yeah, when you look at it, it has all those really fine, fuzzy branches once you take a closer look under power.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a boreal species.
Very nice.